Hello, welcome to Dev Radio. I'm here with Antonio and Angela, who are the team that created Contextual Jigsaw. They were among the winners of our June 2025 Innovation Challenge Hackathon. We're going to meet them today and talk about their project. And so let's start off with introductions. Angela, let's start with you. What's your background in technology and how did you start building AI on Azure?
Okay, hi Matt. Thank you first of all for having us here. So what should I say about me? Well, I have about 4 years of experience in data. Mostly I have worked as a data analyst, but more recently I have been working as a data engineer. In my work, I mostly used SQL, Python, and Snowflake. And well, I didn't have like much of a background in cloud technologies, but one of my resolutions for this year was to acquire that experience.
Yeah.
So I started researching about cloud technologies, and I decided to start with Azure. So far this year, I have studied and acquired many Azure certifications, such as the AC900, the SC900, the DP900, the AI900, and and most recently the AI 102, which was the one that allowed me to participate in this hackathon.
It's a lot of learning.
Yeah.
Antonio, what's your background?
Well, I'm originally I am mathematician, so I'm a mathematical guy. I was past year I was trying to conduct research in pure mathematics, but trying to get a job as a Java developer, I accidentally came up with into a platform called Código Facilito, and I participated in the third edition of the Microsoft Innovation Challenge. So this was my first time working with AI. In the period of half of a year, I got a new job as a AI engineer for a big consultancy in IT. I'm trying to keep the pace of AI, right? Trying to just learn every day about what new tools are, getting into the market and what research is being conducted for AI, and how my mathematical background could be something useful for understanding and getting a deeper understanding of what is going on.
Yeah, it's great to see how your journey has just kept progressing, and you keep staying involved with the Innovation Challenge community. And let's talk a little bit about the project you worked on. The problem that we put out there was come up with a way to better deal with unstructured data. LLMs, they can have problems if they're not chunking the data correctly, if they're not using it correctly, and it's a big challenge right now. It's something lots of people are working on, and I think that you identified, some actual specific sort of dangers that can happen if you don't do it correctly. Exactly. So tell us about Contextual Jigsaw. What did you build?
Well, the problem it turned to be a pretty interesting problem actually. Because doing a rack is something that seems to be easy, right? But indeed, there are some high risks, right? Like for example, the loss of the global context, right? Imagine that you have a book, right? And you just write off the pages and just turn off the fan, right? And you have all these pages. Just how would you figure it out? What is the book about? That's the same problem that the model has, trying to find an answer for question, right? it has to find the adequate, just the relevant information, and all the relevant information. And as well, we realized that actually natural language, in somehow like programming languages, has dependencies. For example, the disambiguation of terms, right? If you are talking about, for example, this guy likes the cloud. If you stop there, it could be just a cloud in the sky. But if you continue talking, right, and say the cloud and the services provided by Microsoft, now the sentence has a complete different meaning. You are talking about a complete different kind of cloud. So disambiguation, the meaning of the words are constructed in a different amounts of right, by its context. As well, there are other risks. For example, a guy could try to attack, right, to poison your corpus, right? Splitting the malicious parts of text, knowing that a retriever will join these parts, right? So it could be a different way to to poison a corpus of data, right? And try to get the model to do something wrong. For last and not least, what about fairness? The data which fits the model shouldn't be biased. It should be, and mathematically, it is a fact that something that is fair in as a global, if you split it on parts, you can get biased parts, right? So bias may appear in different parts, right? So it's something that is mathematically studied, and it is well known.
Yeah, I really like that explanation of tearing all the pages out of the book and turning on the fan and just blowing it all over and trying to find meaning.
Right.
Angela, what did you learn doing this project? What was the most interesting part of solving the problem for you?
Well, about what I learned in this project, as I said that, well, I started this year. I didn't have like previous experience with cloud technologies, and this year I have been acquiring like many certifications in Azure. But I didn't have. It was mostly theoretical experience, but I wanted to have practical experience. So this hackathon turned out to be a very nice experience to do that. To actually deploy Azure services. We did use Azure AI Search, for example. One of the OpenAI services in the Azure platform, blob storage. So I would say that was the most significant experience for me.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. How will this help you going forward in your career? What do you see the hackathon experience? I mean, now you've done it. Now you are someone who's built an AI solution. What's next?
I don't know, but
any advice for the next people doing the next hackathon?
Sorry?
Any advice for the people in the next hackathon?
No, I would say that just have fun. It's a very nice experience, mostly because you're giving the opportunity to finally put your knowledge into practice.
Yeah. Feels great to build stuff, doesn't it?
Yes. Yeah. And I think that this would be very useful for my work. As I said, I already had experience with SQL and Python mostly, but cloud is really important when you work as a developer, as a data engineer.
And
How are you?
Antonio, what about
Yeah.
you? You've going from, you know,
My
an
advice
academic
for
mathematician.
ah
Where,
well
how is this helping you out?
uh, uh well, I try to keep with mathematics in mind, right? Regarding my advice to for someone who is thinking about to participate in this hackathon, my the first advice I would give to him would be just enjoy the journey, and first of all, enjoy working with your partners in a team, right? So don't worry about if you end up with a perfect solution, or even a complete solution, but try to to be curious, to keep having ideas, getting ideas, new ideas. Let's your imagination fly, right? And enjoy,
Yeah.
just enjoy. Actually, this area of AI is not closed, right? It's still developing fast, and it is a work in progress. So there is a big necessity of new ideas,
Yeah.
and maybe there are some trends, right? For example, this year is the year of agents. So RAG seems to be something that is close somehow, but it is not. It is
Yeah.
not. And there are some challenges that should keep on table, right? So people should keep thinking about this.
Yeah.
So that would be my advice. Try to take advantage of each opportunity to get ideas and to let your imagination fly.
Yeah, I think that's true for hackathons as well as just our day-to-day work as software developers. So,
Exactly.
well, congratulations, great job on the project, and thank you for taking the time to share today with the community. And we'll be in touch. Thank you.
Thank you, Matt.
Bye.
Bye. Have a nice day.